Milo sat on the bench watching the playground. He wasn't sad today, just alone. After what he'd learned before, he knew being alone didn't mean something was wrong with him. Still, a quiet thought appeared. What if I want to connect again? Nearby, a new student stood by the fence, twisting the strap of their backpack. They weren't playing. They weren't talking. They looked like Milo had felt before. Milo's heart beat a little faster. What if they don't want to talk? What if it's awkward? Then he remembered, confidence doesn't mean no fear, it means trying kindly. Milo stood up and walked over. Hi, he said softly. I'm Milo. Do you want to sit with me? The other child looked surprised, then relieved. Okay, they said. They didn't talk much at first. They watched clouds. They kicked pebbles. They shared quiet space. After a while, the other child smiled. I'm glad you came over, they said. Milo smiled too. Later that day, Milo realized something important. Making friends doesn't mean changing who you are. Small kindness can open big doors. You don't have to wait to be chosen. You can choose too. And that day, Milo learned confidence can look like a simple hello. Milo had been thinking about it all morning. At lunch, he walked up to a group of kids sitting together. His heart beat fast, but steady. Can I sit with you? He asked kindly. One of them looked up and said, Not today. We're doing our own thing. That was it. No explanation, no anger, just no. Milo felt the sting immediately. His chest tightened. That old question appeared, Is something wrong with me? He turned away and sat at another table, staring at his hands. Then he remembered something important he had learned before. Someone else. No is not a judgment of your value. Milo took a slow breath. He didn't rush to blame himself. He didn't pretend it didn't hurt. He simply let the feeling pass. A few minutes later, another student sat nearby. They said no to me too once, the student said softly. It still hurt, but it didn't last forever. Milo nodded. By the end of lunch, Milo felt calmer. That afternoon, he realized something powerful. No doesn't mean you are unwanted. Rejection hurts, but it doesn't define you. Confidence means staying kind to yourself afterward. And from that day on, Milo understood. His worth didn't depend on someone else's answer. It lived inside him. Milo packed his bag carefully. Today, the class was choosing activities for the afternoon. Most kids rushed toward the loud games and group challenges. Milo paused. His body didn't want noise today. His mind wanted quiet and focus. I'm going to work on my project, Milo said. A few kids looked surprised. Why? One asked. That's boring. Another laughed. Come on, everyone else is playing. Milo felt that familiar pressure rise. His face grew warm. Maybe I should change my mind, he thought. Then Milo remembered something important he had learned. You don't need approval to make the right choice for yourself. I like working on this, Milo said calmly. It feels good to me. The room went quiet for a moment. Then everyone moved on. Milo sat at his desk and began building his project piece by piece. He felt calm, focused, proud. Later, the teacher stopped by. I noticed you listened to yourself today, she said. That's real confidence. At the end of the day, Milo realized something powerful. Not everyone has to understand your choices. Doing what feels right builds self-trust. Confidence means standing steady, even alone, and from that day on, Milo knew his choices didn't need permission.